Hello everybody. My name is Daniel and this is my first video on my history YouTube channel. And today we'll be talking, me and my friend Justin
Hi,
will be talking about a
Justin.
very controversial World War II figure, Churchill. Our title is Churchill. Was he a
Hero
hero, a
or a villain?
villain, or none?
None.
So Justin, would you like to go first?
Yeah. So my point is basically like he is racist to other races, and he thinks like his own kind is like superior to all of them. And when like France fell, most of the president would like give up and say like, "Oh, our life is over," and all. But Churchill like gave a really gave like a lot of good speech to tell the like oh, when like one country is over, it's not like we're dead. It's like we can still win. And yeah, but when like Indians, Indian soldiers who fought World War II with Britain came back and found that 3 million of the people were dead, but not because of the enemy, but because Churchill took all their food and supplies and like gave it back to no, like not gave back, just give it to like his own people. So it starved like Indian people, and then they died. Yeah, so that's my point.
Nice, Justin. Those are really good points. So, some of my points about Churchill is that number one, Churchill was incredibly notorious in Britain for mobilizing the military during worker strikes. Now, the first time this happened, there were rumors that bullets were shot, but there was actually no proof about that. But in the second strike, two people died because of the military. Another thing is that he was an incredible key role for getting the Americans involved in the wars, in World War II. But another bad thing about him was that he was known in Ireland for sending the Black and Tans into Ireland to fight the island's war of independence. Now, you might be thinking that is fine. He just sent a division to go and fight into war. But the Black and Tans were known as incredibly vicious British soldiers, and they were incredibly morbid. There was a lot of deaths and suffering under the Black and Tans. But another thing is that Churchill helped a lot during the D-Day landings by sending Indian, African, and Australian troops to fight. To fight. So
Yeah,
overall, Churchill seems like a very mixed bag. Both he was a hero and a monster. He was a great man, but also a genocider. So I wouldn't really label Churchill a hero. I would label him a man who saved the world but also ended a lot of lives. He saved and he killed.
yeah, I agree to that.
Nice. So we both agree on the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's like he has done bad things, but also
Yeah.
has done like good things.
Yeah.
It's not
So
like fully bad.
so Justin, in one word, what would you describe Churchill?
I'll describe it, man. Yeah, he's like bad, but I'm good.
I mean
I don't
like
really know
in
any
one
word to
word, in
describe
one word.
that. Uh, probably normal.
normal. I think in one word, I describe Churchill as human. I'd say that he's made horrible mistakes during his time, such as Gallipoli and the Bengal famine. But he also saved the world from Nazism. And in honesty, I am Indian, and I don't think that I could live in a world where Nazism is controlling Britain and India is probably getting destroyed by Japan. So I think that Churchill did kill so many Indians, but I think he also helped India in some kind of way against Japan and Nazism. This is not an excuse to the Bengal famine. I'm just going to say this right now. What he did was horrible, but I did think that he also saved Indian lives.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we done with this discussion?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Justin, for coming. And thank you guys for watching this episode. Now, don't worry. This was quite a quick topic because there wasn't that much to talk about. We could go into detail, but I don't think we should.
No.
So, we will most likely touch on this subject again if you guys are interested in it. We'll talk more about his racist quotes, his ideologies, and what he did for World War One, in World War Two, in maybe another episode. But for now,
Maybe like talk about his teachers.
yeah, and his life growing up. So for now, if you guys are interested in this topic, leave a like and tell us what you liked about this video and what can be improved, because well, this is our first episode. Thank you.
Oh yeah, subscribe.